motivated accusations from left-wing activist groups. GOP leaders have been standing by Nunes even though his ongoing participation raised questions of impartiality, holding a mystery meeting at the White House with an unknown source that he has still never revealed.
Your obsession with who talked to whom and when is not the answer.
Nunes says he received information showing the Trump team was incidentally caught up in surveillance. The next day, he showed that intelligence to the president instead of the bipartisan committee he runs. Ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee says he'd like to move forward.
It will, I think, allow us to have a fresh start.
But House Speaker Paul Ryan, the man with the power over Nunes' chairmanship, was standing by him then and is standing by him now.
I know he is eager to demonstrate to the Ethics Committee that he has followed all proper guidelines and laws.
In addition to numerous ethics complaints from various organizations, the Senate and House Ethics Committees are now investigating Nunes for possibly obtaining unauthorized classified material during that trip to the White House. In New York, Stephanie Ramos, ABC News.
Happening now, a San Diego mother missing for more than a week, and now volunteers are handing out these flyers in the desperate search to find her. Debbie Puente was last seen when she was out with friends in Ocean Beach on March 28th. Her car was found yesterday. We spoke to her daughter, who lives in Colorado, and says her mother has disappeared before, but this time it's different.
It's been more than a week now, and that's a long time for somebody to be missing. She missed 2 days straight of work in a row, which was really unusual for her. She's worked at her job for 14 years.
Puente is about 5'4", weighs 115 pounds, brown hair, and a mole on her cheek. If you know anything, if you've seen her, call San Diego police. A crime alert from 10 News here. A hit-and-run driver who killed a man in Lincoln Park is still on the loose. A car was speeding down 47th Street there at Solola last night when it hit a man crossing the street. The victim died at the hospital. The driver went east on that same road. Now, police say the car is a gray or white sedan with black rims. It may have some serious damage to the front end, windshield, hood, and headlight. The crash was at 8:15 last night. Call police if you have any information.
Happening now, the trial is underway for the young man charged with a shooting that injured a San Diegan at Northern Arizona University and killed someone else. Scripps reporter Chris Groh shows us the very different arguments about Stephen Jones from the prosecution and the defense.
Will it be self-defense or first-degree murder? Both the state and defense beginning to build their separate cases in front of a 14-person jury. Stephen Jones is facing first-degree murder charges and 6 different aggravated assault charges. He's accused of shooting and killing Colin Brew and wounding 3 other NAU students after a fight on campus back in 2015. But since then, he's maintained it was self-defense. His attorney laying the framework to jurors that his client was, quote, surrounded, bullied, threatened, and attacked that night. But the state believes Jones acted like an assassin, grabbing his gun from his car and then returning to the scene. Prosecutors said they plan on calling at least 35 witnesses. The trial is expected to go until May.
That was Chris Groh reporting. San Diego Nick Prado here, who went back to the school for a vigil, was shot in the neck on that day in 2015. He was holding on to his friend Colin when Colin died. Prado will be testifying later this month.
Storms continue to batter the southeast, causing damage across several states, and now the storms are moving up the east coast. Over the last several days, 36 tornadoes have been confirmed by meteorologists. Between that and flash flooding, some have been left homeless.
I know my house is going to be a total loss because it flooded out. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, we just got to trust in God, you know, and everything going to be all right.
Hundreds of flights out of Atlanta were canceled yesterday, and many more have been grounded today.
Happening now, students are protesting Border Patrol agents on campus at Cal State San Marcos. 10 News reporter Mary McKenzie is there right now. You can see to show us why the agents are there. Mary?
It's actually a career fair, Virginia, and these students who are lining this hallway with signs and pamphlets are here to protest the Border Patrol agents who are here to recruit students for jobs with the agency. Border Patrol agents are all the way at the other end of this job fair. These students here in the hallway say that it sends the wrong message having them on campus. They say that a Border Patrol reality checkpoint reenactment, that's what they call this. It's designed to make other students aware of injustices they say have happened at the hands of Border Patrol agents. Some of the students say their connection to the issue is personal.
Other people not wanting to be here, whether that's law enforcement, whether that's the communities, whether that's jobs, whether that's, but here they are working hard, sacrificing their families, leaving their families in Mexico to be here, to be able to provide for us.
Now, they are handing out these pamphlets to students who are here as prospective job seekers with a list of what they say are infractions at the hands of Border Patrol agents. Coming up at 11:30, you'll hear what they say they would like to say to those students who seek a job with Border Patrol. We're live at San Marcos. Mary McKenzie, 10 News.
Thank you, Mary. Happening now, a motorcyclist who was doing wheelies down Mission Boulevard is recovering from a crash. Look at his bike there in the middle of the street. Police say the rider saw a patrol car, took off trying to thread the needle between two cars stopped at this red light intersection. The rider ended up crashing. Witnesses told us motorcycles are a problem in this area.
It's all in PB too. It's always motorcycles in PB. They're always gunning through, splitting lanes. Like, it's crazy here.
The motorcyclist has a fractured leg. The drivers of the two cars were not hurt.
A woman survived a hit-and-run crash, and now she has a plea for the driver who took off.
Turn yourself in. Oh my, please.
The shocking moment caught on camera.
The nuclear option exercised on Capitol Hill, the bold decision that is pushing Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch through for a vote.
Mild today, but a cooling trend has begun. I'm tracking a cooler weekend and when we'll see a little rain. Now let's check traffic with Officer Tommy Dorr. Hi, Tommy.
Hi, good morning. CHP responding to check on a pedestrian walking on the right shoulder. This is southbound 125 north of San Miguel Ranch. Watch for activity there. Other than that, so far a nice start to your midday commute on San Diego Freeway. As you can see, traffic free flowing here on the 15 at Villa Rancho Parkway. Remember, phone apps are great, just not when you're driving. I'm Officer Tommy Dorr with your 10 News Time Saver Traffic.
We have breaking news right now in the 10 News Live Center. A person has been hit by a car in the Lakeside area. Now, this is video from Sky 10 that was above what was going on earlier. This just came in about 20 minutes or so ago. And I did check in with CHP to see about the injuries of the individual. They are still on scene investigating this, so that is unclear at this time. Of course, this is a developing situation, and as soon as I get more information, I'll come back to you with that. Jason, Virginia?
Thank you, Kalina. A woman survived this hit-and-run crash, and now she is begging the driver to come forward. Reporter Mary Beth McDade has the survivor's plea from her hospital bed.
Security video captures Penny Casbon walking to Bible study in her Van Nuys neighborhood on March 22nd around 7 p.m. She's seen crossing in the crosswalk on Van Owen near Sunny Slope when a white minivan comes along and crashes into her. She lands up on the van's hood and is carried for a while before falling onto the street. The van never stops and just keeps on going.
I can't look.
Watching what happened is just too much for Penny to bear. She was severely bruised and suffered many broken bones.
I have an aortic stent. I have a broken hip joint. My left hip joint is broken. And I have a fracture, I think, in my neck and back.
It's been a rough 2 weeks for Penny in the hospital. She just prays the police can get this guy before he can do this again.
It's sad. I don't want him to do it to anyone else. No one else should ever have to go through this.
Police are actively searching for the driver and the van, which they say might be a Dodge Caravan and will now have front-end damage. As for Penny, she has a long road to recovery. She credits her family and friends with helping her through this nightmare. She has a message for the driver.
Turn yourself in. Oh my, please.
That was Mary Beth McDade reporting there is a reward for help leading to an arrest.
New today, a murder suspect is out on $35 million bail. Tiffany Lee, charged with killing the father of her 2 children near San Francisco. Prosecutors say she directed her boyfriend and another man to kill Keith Green and dispose of his body. The judge set the extremely high bail because of Lee's ties to China. Lee's attorney says people connected to her mother raised $4 million in cash and $61 million in property.
President Trump says thank you to wounded warriors, the special event bringing them to the White House today.
The first Padres home game is tomorrow. The changes you'll notice when you go to Petco Park. So tomorrow's opening day at the ballpark, and the Padres want to make sure everybody enjoys it.
Yeah, so this year, dog owners can bring their pets to the Barkyard, and nursing moms, you have a new lounge. There are upgrades like a better audio system and new video board in Park at the Park. There are also some new restaurants, including one on the roof of the Western Metal Supply Building.
Yeah, 10 News will have live coverage of tomorrow's home game against the Giants starting on 10 News this morning.
Weatherate certified San Diego's most accurate forecast. This is 10 News Pinpoint Weather, sponsored by Window World. Simply the best for less.
You got your peanuts, you got your Cracker Jack, you got your hot dogs, but you also need to have some good weather for the game.
I know, yeah, don't you? And you know what? Yes, tomorrow is going to be another nice one. Not quite as nice as today, though. We are going to see cooler temperatures and more clouds, but those clouds and fog that we saw earlier, they are clearing out. A lot of sunshine across the county, Del Mar and Poway. Just a few high clouds, not blocking too much of the sunshine, though. Clouds will be building again before sunset as that marine layer returns, and it is going to be deeper tomorrow morning, so expect that fog that we saw this morning to spread a little bit farther inland tomorrow. 70s and 60s. Yesterday at this time we had a lot of 80s out there already. 73 in Escondido and Poway, 68 degrees downtown. If you're headed out to the Oceanside Sunset Market tonight from 5 to 9, temperatures will be in the low to mid 60s. We are going to see those clouds roll back in, so it's going to be cool. You might want to bring a light jacket as you're heading out. So the warm conditions are due to this high pressure system right here. It's this dome of warm air that's pushing off to the east. It's going to get replaced by cooler air as this storm system rolls all on in. And most of the rain you can see on 10 News Futurecast staying in northern and central California. We're going to be on the very fringe of this system as we head into Saturday. So expect building clouds tomorrow and then isolated light showers mainly Saturday morning. We'll be drying out by the afternoon, and by Sunday we're going to see a lot more sunshine. So it's a very quick moving system. Along the coastline could be seeing a little fog tomorrow, though I think most areas will be farther inland as far as the fog goes. And we're going to see 60s in the forecast, 68 to 69 degrees as we head into next week. Our inland neighborhoods back down to the 70s tomorrow and briefly in the 60s on Saturday, but we rebound to the mid 70s next week. We'll see some strong winds target our mountains and deserts late Friday and Saturday as that storm rolls through. A little bit cooler this weekend as well. Guys?